It's the Rundown, Wednesday, October 6th, brought to you by Sling. If you love watching live sports, but you're tired of the high prices, it's time to take control of your TV experience, and it's time you got Sling. Sling is the place where your favorite channels, ESPN, NFL Red Zone, SEC Network, Golf Channel, FS1, TNT, NBC Sports, and a whole lot more, all come together for less. With Sling, you can watch pro and college football, stay up to date in your fantasy league, and build your perfect channel. Casey. First or channel lineup to follow your favorite conferences. Plus, they have ways to watch local channels for free. Sling is easy to set up, easy to use, and there's no contracts. Starting at just $35 a month. Sign up now, get your first month for just $10. And whatever you're into, football, baseball, basketball, hockey, tennis, soccer, or golf, Sling is where you can find the live sports you love, all in one place for less. And we also have exclusive content on the new Barstool Sports channel, Brandon Walker College Football Show on every night, Monday through Thursday, 6 to 7 p.m. It's the best college football show in America, according to Brandon Walker. Go to sling.com/barstool to sign up now and get your first month starting at just $10. Jerry, Billy, we got Hannah fact-checking the rundown. We'll start off with baseball, big game, Dodgers-Cardinals tonight. So it's Max Scherzer, Adam Wainwright. I don't think there's really any other baseball we need to talk about. Who you guys got tonight?
I got the Dodgers. Cardinals run's coming to an end. It's going to be an ugly series, I think. I see a sweep here. I see a sweep.
Oh, whoever wins is going to sweep.
Yeah, I see a sweep.
Yeah. Billy?
Dodgers.
See, I think everybody is starting to be like, oh, Cardinals, voodoo magic or whatever. Like, they're going to pull it out. It's now becoming too obvious that it's going to be the Cardinals, or I think the team that won 106 games is probably going to win.
Exactly.
But we will, well, I guess we could talk about Yankees, Red Sox. We're all Yankee fans. I mean, Jerry, you picked the Red Sox yesterday.
I can confirm. I picked the Red Sox.
I guess it's ended up being
I am a Yankees fan, but you know, I'm a realist, and it was just never the Yankees' year. I mean, coming into the game, Cole's not 100%. Like, as a Yankees fan, what do you really think he's going to do for you?
They probably partied way too hard when they clinched the wild card.
Yeah,
that's probably like, why is that a thing?
Yeah, I mean, baseball is truly the only sport. I mean, the Red Sox did it last night, which is fine, but like, you should pop champagne between every round. It'd be like the Lakers beating the Grizzlies in like round one and like popping champagne.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting the World Series and they're just blown out.
Yeah, it's weird, but it is baseball tradition, so I'm not going to give shit to the Red Sox for it. But no, it was a terrible night for the Yankees. It truly was not even sort of an exciting game. Like, I wouldn't even categorize that as a heartbreaking loss. Like, a heartbreaking loss would have been if they showed any fight and at the end the Red Sox pulled it out. It was just disgusting. All season this team sucked. I canceled them twice, and then I let myself get sucked back in. They had the 13-game win streak. They had the 7-game win streak when they swept at Fenway.
Wow.
Wow. Nick just Fasoli writing down time to clean house with a big exclamation, with a big question mark. Yeah, I mean, I think Aaron Boone has to be fired. I would like Brian Cashman to be fired. I don't think that's realistic because the Steinbrenners think he's like their fucking nephew and he's part of the family. He's never going to get fired, even though he really wasn't responsible for building the late 90s teams. He's been skating off success for nothing. He's an arrogant prick who should have never fired Joe Girardi, brought in Aaron Boone to be his own puppet. No, I have a lot of anger towards the Yankees. Garrett Cole, you got paid $324 million for do-or-die games like last night. He absolutely shit the bed. You get 6 outs against your rival Red Sox in Fenway Park. Fucking pathetic. He's a loser. He should get booed on opening day. Every player on that offense, besides Giancarlo and Aaron Judge, laid down like fucking dogs like they did all season long. It was pathetic. Aaron Boone's a moron. He'll always be a moron. If I have to see one more quote from a player defending him, he kept us motivated. If that's keeping you motivated, then you guys are a bunch of losers too.
You're upset, Tom.
I'm just pissed that Garrett Cole didn't try to use Spider Tack.
He should have tried.
I mean, like, yeah, like.
They would have been like, no way Garrett's going to use it tonight. Like.
Well, no, when you're going down that hard, like, you might as well just load it up. Like, at least after the second inning.
Right, yeah, like, what's the worst that could happen?
Like, I'm shitting the bed, might as well shit the bed with some Spider Tack to try to save it.
I did think at first the Spider Tack narrative was a little overblown because he did have the shutout in Houston. Like a few weeks after the Spider Tack was banned, he shut the Astros out, had like 12 strikeouts or something. And I was like, all right, maybe he didn't really need it. I think maybe I think maybe it helped. I mean,
the guy was literally crying in a press conference about it. Like,
yeah.
Forget about that.
Giancarlo with, I mean, I want a full investigation into what happened last night with that Giancarlo Stanton fly ball in the first.
I think it was literally a gust of wind.
Yeah.
Hit it when it got that high.
I don't know. I think it was maybe a voodoo magic, or maybe like it went over Fenway, and then a Red Sox fan threw a ball onto the field, like, and tricked everyone.
Quick. Had to do it quick.
It's
Quick, bounced it off the wall.
Bounce.
Something strange happened there. John Sterling, Yankees radio announcer, is just an all-time call where he's getting into Stantonian blast. I was like, what did I do wrong? John Sterling, known for any non-Yankee fans, he's known for almost never being right about home runs. I mean, there's like millions of calls deep to center field. That's gone. It's like a pop-up to shallow center. Last night, that was maybe his Mona Lisa. Just he took it so personally, where like he thought it was his fault. He's like, what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Did you see what Boone said after the game? He's like, the rest of the league has closed the gap.
Yeah.
That was stunning. There's no gap.
What gap?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the rest of the league closed the gap from 25 years ago, like from 2000. Yeah, the gap has been closed. To pretend like the Yankees, but that's the classic arrogant Yankees, Brian Cashman Yankees, where they think they do all these analytics and our team. Last year the Yankees were not that good of a team. They were 33-27. They beat the Indians in like a fake playoff series and got bounced by the Rays. And they did not improve this offseason. I mean, they added Tyone and Kluber, but they lost Tanaka. They did nothing to improve, and they just hoped the rest of the American League would get worse. That doesn't happen. Look at the Dodgers. The Dodgers won the World Series last year. Yeah. They signed Trevor Bauer in the offseason. They traded for Max Scherzer and Trey Turner at the deadline. Like, there's no stopping with them.
That's a team that says we're going to the World Series, whether you like it or not.
That's how the Yankees used to operate.
Yeah, not no more.
I shut the game off after Aaron Judge tried to steal home. Admittedly.
I wouldn't say tried to steal home.
Well, tried to take, like...
Yeah, that was a bad call. And then the Red Sox, by Phil Nevin, the Red Sox flawlessly executing a guy around third the next inning. I'm almost glad that Giancarlo had that single that we thought was hit to the moon on the stream, because that's all we had to cheer about all night.
That's it.
It was it. It was a 4 seconds of happiness.
Yep.
And then just misery for
and then
3.5
then the
hours.
infield single, right, from who had the infield
Gio
single?
and Judge both had infield singles,
Yeah,
but
that's about it, though, right?
Yeah, no, like they staged that slight rally in the 6th, but once Judge got thrown out at home, you knew it was over.
Done.
It was over. And then did they even get a guy on base the rest of the game? I don't know. To not just put up any sort of fight was symbolic. Like, I'm not. Usually at the end of a season, I feel like for your teams, you're heartbroken. It's like I rode with those guys. I'm happy to have the 2021 Yankees out of my life. Like, I felt no emotional connection to this team. I hated them, actually.
The Yankees lose!
Hard to watch.
Yeah, tough to watch. Tough to watch.
I don't know what they do.
I mean, the
this
Bronxy turtle gave me a little...
What do you do with Bronxy now?
Turtle soup.
Yeah.
Turtle
that's it.
soup.
Cook them.
Yeah, I mean, let that thing out in the wild. He clearly is no good luck. Yeah, Red Sox, Rays now. That should be, I mean, I think the Rays will win. And then we got White Sox, Astros. We'll be doing live streams. Well, we won't, but White Sox, Dave, Jared, Dallas. Should be a good playoffs. I'm excited to watch the rest of the MLB playoffs with, like, no worry, you know? Like, just enjoy them without having to constantly be nervous about
It's better to get it over now, you know what I mean?
Right, than to go out in a
Yeah.
heartbreaking ALCS loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said tonight we got Dodgers, Cardinals. Next up, we might have found the Zodiac Killer. I'm moving this up on the list because, Jerry, you don't know about the Zodiac Killer?
No idea.
You don't know who the Zodiac Killer is?
No.
You ever see the movie?
No.
It's called Zodiac?
Nope.
Huh.
You into, like, murder shit?
I watched Dateline.
Yeah, well, the Zodiac Killer was this dude out in California who just, like, killed a bunch of couples.
Okay.
Like, they'd pull off on the side of the road and, like...
Is it like on Netflix or something?
No, it was real.
Okay.
Was
So,
a
like-
real, the Zodiac Killer's real.
Okay,
There's
got
been
it.
This is a
stuff
real
about
guy.
Okay.
So, like...
This is recent. He's killing people
like,
recent.
No,
couples-
70s.
Oh, okay.
Or, like, even earlier, like, couples would pull over, like, to look over the California landscape in those, like, lookout areas.
Uh-huh.
And they'd, like, be making out, and the Zodiac Killer would come and shoot them while they were, getting
And they've
frisky.
never found them.
Oh, okay.
Never found them.
Never found. So I watched the movie for the first time, Zodiac, like a couple years ago, thinking that he had been, like, I'd heard about the Zodiac Killer before. I assumed he'd been found. At the end of the movie, they're just like, yeah, we still don't know. I was so pissed. I was like, how do you still not know how this fucking guy is? That was 40 years ago.
Well, they say this is a guy from a couple of pieces of evidence. One of them was just that they had the same, like, forehead type shit and scars. But it turns out this guy was a huge psychopath from people who, like...
Yeah, so
That,
like,
like,
an independent group
Yeah.
tried to find this called the Case Breakers. They say it's, what's the name? Scroll up a little, Nick. Gary Francis Post, who's dead in 2018.
Yeah.
That's not even fun. Like,
So-
if he was
Yeah.
still alive, that could have
No,
been a
but
fun
this is
trial of him or something.
the craziest part. So he used to babysit this woman who said that he used to take her out to the backyard and like shoot guns with her and like train her how to shoot.
Oh.
And his son's wife claims, I don't know if they like broke up or something, but claims that he had a roving gang of criminals in a posse, and they used to like run around the countryside, and he had like a bunch of followers.
That like almost like a Charles Manson type.
Kind of. And he was like an Air Force vet, and like his boots matched some of the stuff at crime scenes, and he got treated for a gunshot wound in like a VA hospital near the crime. And so the wife of the son says that he still has loyal followers who have been like intimidating witnesses ever since.
Jesus.
So it's
this guy,
absolutely-
Gary?
Yeah, this Gary dude.
Fucking
Some
bad
weird
egg.
shit. Also,
Yeah.
remember what he dressed up like?
Yeah, he would like wear.
He would wear the hood. It was kind of like some KKK shit almost.
Yeah, except it was like black. Yeah, it was. I mean, bad dude for sure. Bad dude. The
Yeah.
Zodiac Killer.
So who knows if he has his followers were also dressing up
There we go. Right?
like
Yeah.
that shit. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
he put the
fucking-
black, his weird sign. He wrote a bunch of letters to the San Francisco newspaper, like taunting them. He'd write like
that's
coded
fun.
letters.
That's like with the same guy from that whatchamacall, the Unabomber. That's what the Unabomber would do.
Yeah. He'd write
He'd write
coded
letters,
messages.
yeah.
People are still trying to decode some of the ones like he would.
I'm
send.
starting to think that this is the Unabomber.
No. The
This one-
Unabomber
Ted
got
Cruz.
caught.
Yeah.
You know who might? You know who did disappear though? That guy on the plane. Ah, fuck. What's his name?
When did the Unabomber get caught?
DB Cooper. Actually, look up the mugshot for DB Cooper.
Tell me
'cause
a
he
little
kinda
bit more
looks
about
like the
DB Cooper.
DB Cooper was some dude who like hijacked planes back when like people just wanted money for
It
hijacking
does kind
planes.
of look like him.
I'm just saying, like they kind of look exactly the same,
Paul,
like
can
their
we-
mugshots.
DB Cooper. Go back to now the Zodiac Killer. DB. I could kind of see that, Billy.
I don't know. Not really.
People have worked years on this case, and you just cracked the code
I
in
just
about
cracked it.
5
DB
minutes.
Cooper's the same
DB
guy.
Cooper is the Zodiac Killer.
No, but DB Cooper also like he like hijacked the plane, got the money, then parachuted out of a plane. Like that's pretty badass. He didn't
Yeah.
hurt anybody.
Oh, he didn't hurt anyone.
DB Cooper did.
Okay, so he's probably not the Zodiac. But no, I like when mysteries get solved. Like there's that Netflix series, Unsolved Mysteries. I hate
Yes.
that.
I
Like
mean-
I want to see solved mysteries.
Dude, you know what
Watch
sucked?
Dateline.
Dateline, they're all solved?
Law
Pretty
and Order
much.
SVU is the best one.
Well, those are fake.
Yeah.
Those
no-
are-
Okay, but literally the most intense and best.
Yeah, but fake.
The
Dude.
Unabomber was caught in 1996.
Yeah.
So, but he also.
Yeah. See, was caught in '96.
Right.
He could have been
murdered
doing this.
people in the 70s.
I'm telling you, with the
You
All right, so we
know,
got DB Cooper
But he
and
was
the
in his
Unabomber.
cabin. I watched that whole
Yeah,
thing on
yeah, he was
Netflix.
in his
It's such a
cabin.
good series. He was in his like in Montana.
Yeah.
He was
or
an
something.
eco-fascist. He was like he thought like technology was terrible.
Yeah.
But,
the Unabomber?
With all this Ancestry.com stuff, like, you might be one day find out that like your like third cousin was a serial killer.
Yeah.
Like that would suck.
Yeah.
I would love to know more about like our great grandparents. Like I bet we definitely have murderers down the line.
Of
Like
course.
great grandparents somewhere probably killed someone in Italy or
I
something.
know, but like now they're collecting DNA and using it on cold cases.
yeah, but that's too far back, I would think.
What's the
No.
statistic behind that? You think one in every how many people is a murderer?
I think the farther you go back, the higher the
One
rate
in
gets.
maybe. Well, how are we defining
I'd
murderer?
say one in 10 people.
Or a murderer?
Yeah. Can we check?
I think it's actually higher than that.
Chuck that, Hal?
I think it's like one. I think that like there's some. Yeah, there was some
that's-
statistic
Fact check that.
where it was like
But then I want how do we get those?
I'd love to see this.
I think there was like a statistic that someone you like
5%.
5% of people are murderers.
That's
so that's
1 in
1
20.
That seems like that can't be right.
Yeah.
well it depends like.
It
what
was
you
up
define as
one.
murder.
Wait. No, yeah, it was 5%. 5.1.
That
in
just can't
2010.
be right.
Murder.
Out of
This
100,000
No, this is a
people.
little different.
Yeah, this says
That's literally what I'm reading.
the U.S.
Okay.
there's 1.5 murderers per 100,000
Oh, I didn't read
people.
that right.
100.
So that's about 0.0015.
So I
of the
was way
population.
off with the 1 out of 10.
But
Yeah.
is that convicted
Hannah was way
murderers?
off too. She's got a laptop.
I don't know. I
She's got a
never
laptop
fact
in front
checked
of her.
correctly. I don't know why.
But that's like convicted murderers. Like think about there's probably
Yeah,
so many more
I think
people
it
who
may
are
be.
unconvicted
That's true.
murders.
It's a good point, Billy.
Like
Per 100,000 people.
count the
5.3
murders.
murders per 100,000 people,
Yeah.
not 100 people.
I just read the first number, so yeah.
Okay, well,
But
just so
look
you
up-
guys know,
look up
percentages
how-
go on 100,
Yo,
not
so-
100,000. So
Fasoli-
that will change things.
Fasoli, look up how many murders you walk past in your life.
That,
'Cause
there was a stat right there. How many murderers will you walk past?
it's something like you like walk back past like 10 murderers in your lifetime.
Wow.
How many
Just like
murders?
randomly.
I was almost gonna say it's more. You know what I always think? How many people do you think you've seen in your life? Like that you have just come across your line of sight. Even at like, so if you go to a baseball game, it's
Yeah.
50,000 people
Yeah.
probably are across your line of sight.
One of them's a murderer.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in general, how many people do you think have crossed your line of sight? It's got to be like millions, 10.
Way too much. Yeah, on average, you will walk past 36 murders.
Oh,
Brandon,
and
what the
here
fuck?
comes Brandon Walker.
Yeah, there's one.
Look
of
at
them.
that timing.
Possibly a murderer.
So yeah, maybe Brandon's murdered. We do know. Got a couple people he probably wants to murder here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Zodiac Killer, end of the day, we did not find him, but maybe somebody else did. Kanye West reportedly opening up a new school, the Donda Academy, and he already has 2 ranked basketball commits joining his school. This seems like it can't possibly be real and actually happen.
Is this gonna be a Bishop Sycamore type?
That's what I was thinking.
Possibly.
Is this gonna be? Is it like a chartered school, or are they just gonna start taking in huge recruits and just?
I think Kanye probably saw the Bishop Sycamore story. He was like, oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
You know who also kind of was Bishop Sycamore before Bishop Sycamore?
Who?
One of our coworkers had a prep school that had a bunch of high-ranking. Never mind.
What's that? What are the initials?
DS.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who that could be.
He's not doing that anymore.
Yeah,
College
you know,
coach, but
let's.
he had
you know,
one of those. Yeah.
bleep out those initials. We can't have anyone hearing what that's spelled. But yeah, I mean, this just can't possibly be a real thing.
No, I mean, if he gets chartered from whatever state he's in, he can absolutely.
But if I
operate.
was a high school kid, I would definitely go to Donda Academy.
I would
I
go
can't imagine there's
100%.
like rigorous courses there.
You just
No.
gotta pass like the homeschooling exam, and you can qualify as a school.
Yeah, no, I think like Kanye would be. He'd be teaching his own shit. He'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
teaching. I don't know if he's a Scientologist.
He's a
whatever the
very
hell he
deep
does.
guy. Very deep guy.
I bet he'd actually be a good like philosophy professor.
Properly, yeah.
Probably not a good one, but an entertaining one.
Oh yeah.
What are your thoughts on Kanye, Jerry?
I love Kanye.
Yeah?
For me, I think he's one of the best to ever do it. If you don't like his new album, you don't appreciate music.
I agree. I think it's a great album.
You know, it's one of the best albums I've ever listened to.
Who are your other favorite artists?
So I like Kanye a lot, right? So he's probably in my top 5. Another person in my top 5, I would say Jay-Z, of course. 3 for me, right now, I'd say Meek. I'd say Meek is up
Okay.
there. I love Meek. I love Drake.
These don't have to just be rappers, by the way. It could be anyone.
Top 5 of anything?
Yeah, top 5 of, well, I mean, not anything in the world, but like art, singers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you're into rap, that's fine.
Yeah, but I'm into rap. And then 5 would probably be Britney Spears.
Okay,
That's
perfect.
it,
Yeah, that's a solid top 5.
Yeah, right?
She's free now.
Yeah, well, I got her free.
Or did you, personally?
Did you ever see my video?
I don't think so.
So I called out Jamie Spear, my
Right.
father. I called him out. I said, I want to do, a boxing match with you. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the conservatorship. I want to put a stop to this. I want you to fight me one-on-one. A week later, gone. Free.
That's not
She's
the
also
coincidence.
she's
the-
posting some pretty crazy stuff on Instagram now.
Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe she should have been in a conservatorship.
I mean, if she starts an OnlyFans page, she could definitely make millions a month.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Now she's able
that's
to.
probably
I'd buy it.
why
Bonnie
she's
would
been
buy
trying
in
to
a
do it.
heartbeat. We got Jerry tagged it a must-see video. It is a great video. We got 3 WNBA players in an all-out just food truck brawl, fighting with a bunch of other people. Originally was posted by one of the players who was in the video. She posted it
wild
to her
move.
own page and was like making a video about it, laughing about it, joking about it, and then she deleted it. And the team, whatever team she's on, is like, "Yeah, we're not
God.
re-signing you."
Oh, my God.
Jerry,
some
you think you
haymakers
take one of
getting
these players?
I'll tell you what, that girl in the purple is throwing.
One of those girls is a giant.
Yeah.
It's like looks like a girl I'd be into.
You see that girl right there in the purple? I don't think I could take her. No way.
Yeah,
I don't think I could take any of these people,
I mean,
to be honest.
they're basketball players. They got insane reach.
Yeah.
No, she.
That,
oh my
I
God.
could take that right there. I could take her.
The little one?
Yeah.
Is that a kid?
I think
Oh
it's-
no,
It
she's
might be a midget.
she's real small. That other
Jesus.
girl's about. Is that a? Yeah, she's about 6'5" probably.
No,
Yeah, no,
they-
I would not like to.
This is wild.
I don't think they'd like me.
No.
Outside of a food truck.
No,
What is that? Tenders?
it
Tenders
looks like
and
chicken
fries?
tendies.
tenders and fries. Yeah, I mean, food trucks they get crazy.
Yeah, I mean, people love tenders.
Love tenders.
I
How
love
can you not
tenders,
love tenders?
yeah.
All right, top 5 foods, Jerry.
Food, like fast food or food?
Food in general.
For me, chicken parm #1.
It's a good choice.
I'd say number 2. I would have to go with Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. I love the dollar menu there. You're not gonna like this, but Arby's is in my top 5.
Arby's.
I've actually never had Arby's.
Arby's is signing a lot of college running backs
It's in my top
to
5.
be their NIL.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Arby's.
That's really good.
Genius.
I like that. Very smart. And then
Whereas
Chick-Fil-A.
We got the meat.
Yeah.
Cheesesteak sandwich. I love a cheesesteak. A good cheesesteak.
Okay.
Like
It's good top 5.
like a down the shore cheesesteak.
Not Philly.
No.
So a Jersey
So a
cheesesteak.
South Jersey cheesesteak.
Yeah, from like the boardwalk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You ever have
I
one of
actually
those?
had a really good one over the summer. Yeah, it was fucking delicious.
Something special.
Yeah, just really greasy and oily.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
gonna
the
get a
best.
cheesesteak tonight.
You should.
There's a place near
I've
my
actually
place.
never had a cheesesteak before.
Really?
You never had a cheesesteak.
Or Taco Bell.
Wow, it's
Really?
crazy. Upstate Saratoga. Horse girl. Eats
Wait,
too
do you
good.
meet at Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Wow.
The Treasury is considering minting a $1 trillion coin so that the government doesn't run out of money. Great idea.
Yeah.
Billy?
Print a couple of them.
This was a macro dosing
This was
topic, right?
the person who proposed this recently. I think was Rashida Tlaib. What's it?
Cornerback?
No. The
It's Akeem Tlaib.
Keep
No.
to leave. Rashida Jones, she's in The Office.
no the politician.
Oh.
Never mind.
Is
Anyway,
she part of the squad or
yeah,
whatever?
she's part of that squad.
Yeah. I
with
don't know her
AOC.
name. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she was all about it. The Treasury's minted $100,000 gold receipts, which is like the highest form of currency that could only be switched between federal banks. But it kind of makes no sense
Right.
to do it it's the huge financial money type shit to explain why it's wrong is way above our pay grades to understand why we couldn't do that.
Hannah, can we get a quick fact check on just the long-term economic effects of inflation?
I'm pretty
who
pretty
gets
sure
the
it
coin?
caused hyperinflation.
Right. Yeah. Let's just long-term economic effects of hyperinflation.
Now, who is getting that coin?
I think the government gets it. I think they're
Yeah,
kind of
but-
printing it, and they're like, "Hey,
We have a
this is
million-
ours now. We have a $1 trillion
$1
coin."
Literally,
Which
they
isn't
just
the
have to-
debt 17
Yeah, I
trillion?
think
So it
it's a
feels
lot
like at
more.
that point you might as well just print
17.
17 of them.
That's why I
Or
said.
a $17 trillion.
They really
Yeah.
just gotta eliminate the debt ceiling
Right.
so the government doesn't
It
shut
just
down.
basically takes away the value of money. Is what it's saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
The
in-
dollar goes
So
down.
it's so this is actually a great example. Dollar Tree is now saying that we can't start selling stuff for $1 anymore because everything is way too expensive.
Right.
Well, they should
inflation.
change their
Well,
name.
We're printing
That's
money.
that's
it's
literally
nobody's
what
business.
this is saying is that
Yeah.
they can't.
But that's
What's it?
they're
Is
selling
this
stuff for
hyperinflation?
$2. Inflation is just hyperinflation is just fast inflation.
Yeah, hyperinflation.
So
Long-term
$1
economics.
can buy you a loaf of bread one day, and then
It starts with
it's
durable goods
$100.
such as automobiles and washing machines. If it continues, people hoard foods like bread and milk. The daily
The-
supplies
yeah.
become scarce, and the economy falls apart.
The crypto
Got it.
bros are going nuts about this. It's all about
Are you a crypto
fiat.
guy, Billy?
I mean, I own some crypto. Bitcoin's bounced back recently, but the crypto bros are kind of all culty because they all believe this whole thing fiat currency collapses empires, which is pretty weird.
Right.
It's
Romans.
a lot of stuff that they have a whole mantra on crypto. So
What about you, Jerry?
Just I'm not a crypto guy. Once you know, I seen a TikTok video saying, wait till you guys find out who's behind Bitcoin, and then you guys will see. After I seen that video, I'm staying away from Bitcoin.
The Sushiashi or whatever, the guy, the Bitcoin guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, wait, no, that's who he is. I gotta go to my football show, but I did want to briefly say that Brooks Koepka is a coward.
Yes, doing his own match with Bryson DeChambeau.
Wow.
Listen, it's one thing to do the match, but he bailed on mine because of mythical like injury hitting a root, then played in the Ryder Cup. Text me, he's like, don't worry, I'm sorry. It's a charity event, keep in mind. 250 to charity. He's like, we'll figure it out, do the schedule. Then him and his new BFF, they don't even hate each other. They're like fucking each other at the Ryder Cup. Being like, we're best friends now. Nobody cares when you're best friends.
Right, if they really hated each
They
other.
don't. They
it'd be
used
some
to.
juice
They
behind
don't hate each other now. Now that BFFs are doing this 12-hole theatrical thing, he doesn't even give a heads up. We had people. This was his idea. I didn't come up with this idea. I'm out on the golf course practicing. I don't want to be on the golf course. I'm practicing. The man is a coward.
it. Have you had contact with him?
No, he's a fucking coward. That's all I have to say.
Fucking coward, Brooks Koepka.
Oh, this goes over here.
So,
Coward, and a disrespectful coward at that.
To not
How
give
do
you
not
any
be like,
heads
hey,
up?
we're doing this?
And is his match even for charity?
No.
So he just wants to make money for his own pocket?
Yes.
That's a shame. What a shame.
He was maybe intimidated.
And let me reiterate, he was boring as fuck on that double date. He couldn't carry it. I did.
Have a good day, Dave.
Anyway.
I was terrified that he was gonna come over and just be like, "You guys are idiots talking about fiat currency."
I
with
thought he
no
was going to
idea."
come over and be like, Tommy, you're a dork. The Yankees suck. You're like, the Yankees are losers. That's what I thought. It could have gone in a bunch of different ways.
I was nervous. I was like, he doesn't look happy.
I was. Yeah.
So that was his first
Brooke-
that was his first statement to Brooks.
His first public statement, I think maybe he tweeted something, but otherwise first public statement verbally said about Brooks Koepka.
He's mad. He's upset.
As he should be. It
Every
really
right.
is.
That's
Like,
ridiculous.
They had the whole thing set up, and I know Brooke, smarty looking.
The crypto bros won $1 trillion crypto coin.
Billy doesn't care
Well,
that Brooks
isn't that
is a
sort of go
coward.
against their whole thing? Jerry, you have any crypto?
Nah, I got Facebook.
Facebook? You had a
He's got
big
Facebook.
Monday. Buy low. But a good opportunity to buy low, yeah.
I'll tell you what. Here's a funny story. I give some of the worst stock advice. When COVID hit, I bought Dave & Buster's stock.
Okay.
So you can imagine where Dave & Buster's stock
Right, I
went.
imagine they had less people going to Dave & Buster's.
So I lost out on everything.
But they're back. Dave &
No,
Buster's
Dave
back.
Buster's
Oh,
is
now-
great.
now
We
it's
love
back.
We
Dave
went there a
Buster's.
few weeks
But
ago.
Dave
I mean,
Buster's
it's,
is amazing.
Yeah.
I wish more, like adults, we need to bring back Dave
Oh,
&
yeah.
Buster's. Like, it's not just for kids.
You ever been to Funplex, Tommy?
I don't
Kinda
Are
think
they
so.
competitive with Dave & Buster's?
Yeah,
well, fuck
it's
Funplex.
kinda-
Fuck Funplex.
No, but I'm saying
Funplex.
it's similar.
Right,
similar.
arcade games and
Yeah,
shit.
stuff like that.
Beer,
I never been to a
wings.
Dave & Buster's. But
Oh,
I,
we gotta
Jay,
take you
we're
to a
gonna
Dave
take
&
you.
Buster's. The Source Mall on Long Island, one of the best,
Yeah.
finest
Okay.
Dave & Buster's around.
I'm down to go. Should go.
Yeah, we should go. It's-
Dave & Buster's actually got some great apps.
Really?
Amazing drink deals. Like, I
Wow.
went there with my buddies after we went.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's
sick.
It's fun. Dave & Buster's, great place. And last up, we just got Florida man rented a helicopter, hovered directly over the Hollywood sign, and then pulled down his pants and took a shit on it.
Respect.
Why?
I would imagine maybe Florida man doesn't like the Hollywood elites, something like that would be my guess.
Yeah.
Or just, I mean, I can't imagine he's very rich. If I was rich, that could, it's kind of a funny thing. Like, I'm just gonna fly over the Hollywood sign and take a shit on it.
I don't like Hollywood, Frank. Tom.
I like Hollywood.
I don't.
I don't like the people there necessarily right now. They're preachy or whatever, but I like the idea of Hollywood. Like the air there feels different.
I feel like everybody's.
I feel like you're Jersey Jerry. You're not Hollywood
Yeah, no, I
Jerry.
just feel like
You're
you're
blue collar.
you're gonna slowly start to see people from California get their way into Florida. That's what's gonna happen.
Everyone's going to Florida.
You know,
you don't want that.
I like that. I like for nobody to live in California because I think it's horrible.
Well, then if
No,
nobody
you
lives
know
there, you starts to become a little more appealing.
Colorado is getting all the Californians who are leaving.
Yeah, it's like New Yorkers go to Florida, Californians go to Colorado, basically.
Yeah. Or Texas.
Yeah, or maybe
Texas.
maybe they are going to Florida, and that's why this man took a poop on it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want them on his turf anymore.
Yeah, maybe.
Um,
Good point.
all right, that's it. Post show, you guys got anything? Jerry still training for?
Still training, rough and rowdy.
Feeling
First training.
good?
Yeah, feel good. Feel good now, Tom. Feel really good.
Billy, anything new in your life?
Wednesday's my blog day. Just crank out blogs on Wednesdays.
Nice. Why
good stuff.
specifically Wednesday?
Because I work Sunday, Monday, like on the shows and stuff. Tuesday we had a show. So Wednesday's my day to just
Gotcha.
blog hard.
What do you have in the docket?
I got a bunch in the chamber, getting posted sporadically. Got Jake Paul, Tommy Fury.
Nice.
He's called him out for being a broke boy.
Nice.
Spirit Airlines. He caught Tommy Fury checking into a Spirit Airlines flight, and he was like, "You're
Pathetic.
broke. Sign the $1 million deal." Which, in Tommy's defense, like, only signing for $1 million is pretty bullshit to fight Jake Paul because it's gonna make way more.
Yeah.
I
What
respect
$1 million? I mean, you also got to think though, Tommy Fury, like he's not getting $1 million to fight anyone else.
Right.
No.
But, you know, it's
Yeah.
like basically he could even win the fight and end up making way like a tenth of what Jake
Yeah.
makes.
But Jake's the one getting the eyeballs.
that. Yeah.
All right, that's the rundown. We will see you guys tomorrow.